Hey, my reckless dog.
Better recognize when I see you, I really want you. Hit the club for you. Light skin got it new, even look like long too. I be tripping with this mug.
So, y'all, I'm finna give y'all a step-by-step tutorial on how to do the stress locks, y'all. I'm starting at 5 o'clock, well, 5:04. But the first thing you need to do is gel up your client's back of her hair. Like, you do not want those the locks sitting on their necks. So please gel that hair up in the back and comb through it. Make sure it's nice and slick before you even start doing anything. That's the first thing you should be doing, slicking that hair up. After you slick that hair up, what you want to do is part that hair ear to ear. If you know a little bit something about hair, you know what ear to ear mean. But if you're like a beginner, you don't know anything, I'm about to show y'all what ear to ear mean. Just wait a second. The clip about to show up in a minute. Yes, that is ear to ear, y'all. I know like I mushed her head down right there, but I did not, y'all. I asked her to hold her head down. I just gave her a little boost, if you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. But after you're done with that, you're going to split a part straight down the middle. After you split that part straight down the middle, what you're going to do is make 2 rows. That bottom row is going to be longer than the top row because you do not want those locks sitting on their neck. So that row automatically has to be longer than the second row. So after I draw a straight line across, I'm going to trace the line straight across from the other side. That just makes the part down the middle is making that easier for you to get those parts lined up. That's what the middle part is doing. It's just making it easier so you can see what size the row is going to be and everything. Now what we're going to do is put a part straight down the middle. Now we're going to make 4 boxes, and these 4 boxes need to be even, but on some people's head, it's going to look different sizes on other people's hair because other people's heads are bigger than everybody. Like, everybody's head is not the same size. Everybody's head is not the same shape. So, therefore, the parts are going to look different on each person's head. So, if you're doing somebody's hair and their parts are not looking like mine, don't worry about that. It's just because their head is not the same size as her head. Her head is a little on the smaller side. So, yes. So, had to put this in slow motion, y'all, because I be moving fast. But what you're going to do is do one braid. Just like braid one good time. And you're going to take those 2 and you're going to put it over to the side. And then you're going to slide the lock on those 2 braids. And then you're going to braid down, y'all. Y'all see how fast I'll be moving, bro? Like, I do not be playing. So now I'm doing the rest of them. Just braiding them down. Adding the lock on. Y'all can see. I'm doing this multiple times so y'all can see. So y'all don't have to go back and just rewatch. Look at it, y'all. Sliding the lock on those 2 parts. Then I'm going to finish with braiding it down. Okay, now I'm putting a hook on. I'm getting the spring twist hair. And I'm leaving my hook over there so it'll be faster for me just to get it. But y'all see how my thumb is? My thumb is just going over what I'm doing to make sure it's tight and secure. Make sure y'all using that technique. Make sure y'all thumb is moving with the spring twist hair. Don't just have your thumb. It has to be moving, y'all. I'm doing it a little close up so y'all can see. You just sliding that spring twist hair in just like how I did the last one. Sliding it in. Making one side longer than the other side. Getting a tight grip on it. And just moving the lock. Just moving and making it into a lock. And that thumb is going to be around there to make sure everything's tight and secure. Make sure everything's flowing smoothly. Yes, y'all. That's all y'all have to do. Like, it's really, really simple. This is a gel I'm using, y'all. Shine and Jam. I don't use that gel for knotless. I only use it for this. I'm going to show y'all. My next video is probably going to be a knotless tutorial, probably. But, you guys, what I'm going to do with my next row, I'm going to get some jam, push the hair up. Just like how I did the back row. Push the hair up. And I'm going to bring the row back down. Then I'm going to push that hair down. This row is going to have 5 locks on it. We're doing the brick lay method. That just makes the hair really full. And you guys, these are going to have human hair in it also. The first 2 back rows do not need human hair because they're not going to show. So there's no point of putting no human hair back there. But you guys, you're going to go for the middle of the lock under it. Go for the middle of the lock. And you're going to make a part going straight down. And on the other side, you're going to go from the middle of that lock and make that part go straight down also. It's going to be sent in between those two locks to make it very full and very neat, you guys. I'm going to be pre-parting all 5 of these locks because it just makes it go way faster when you pre-part. So once you already got that square situated, you're going to comb it out and just twist it so it can stay like that. And I'm just going to do that to all the rest of them. I got it speeded up now because y'all know by now what I'm doing. And make sure that you're not using the same comb on each client. Make sure each client has their own comb. And after you use that one comb, you put it in a dirty container. I'm saying this because you don't know what people have in their hair. You don't know if they came with their hair washed. You don't know if they have wingworms, anything like that. So, yeah. Right here, I'm just showing y'all how the parts just lay in between the other parts. Y'all see the part going straight down. And then the part on top of it just laying right on top of it. That's how it should be, you guys. And here is me just doing the braids and the locks for this. I put it speeded up because I already showed y'all how to do it. The next row that I'm gonna do, it is gonna be showing y'all how to do how to add the human hair in there with it. So what you're gonna do is part a part straight down the middle so you can see how big the part's gonna be, so you can make sure everything is even, you guys. Make sure you have that part down the middle. That part down the middle is everything. It's the foundation of the hairstyle, you guys. So I'm just gonna put the other side into a pointy tail, just like that. And then I'm gonna go on the other side and I'm going to make a part going around the whole head. And after I make this side, I'm going to do the same thing what I did into the back. I'm going to connect the parts. Right after I finish this part, I'm going to connect it. And when I get up here, I'm going to part up the edges also, because this is the part where I need to take out the sideburns and everything. It is going to be 5 rows on each side, so it's going to be 10 going all across. When I get in the front, I'm going to just part my comb through the front to make sure I'm going to have enough room for all 5 of the rows, and that will make it easier for me to get the parts even and everything. So here is me just touching up the part. It takes a while with the part and stuff, so y'all don't be discouraged that if it take y'all a long time to get these parts straight. It is okay. So right now I'm just connecting the other side just like how I did in the back, like I told y'all. Just connecting it from side to side, and then when I get to the front of her face, I am going to go from, I'm going to stand in the front of her, and I'm going to go from one of the side that I already have parted, like the front, and I'm going to go across her face, and I'm going to make it even with the other side. That is right there is going to make sure each side is the same. So, like, I'm going across her face, but what I'm doing right now is pulling out of her her sideburns. She said, I always ask my clients, do they want their edges out or not. If they don't want the edges out, I'll leave none out, but she want the edges out. So here's me just taking out her edges. I'm gonna put a part straight down the middle. Remember, y'all, we doing the brick layer. So you guys, this right here is going to be a middle part now. This row is going to have 8 locks on it. So I'm going from the middle of the parts, and I'm doing the same thing what I did the brick layer. So right now I'm just bringing the locks and putting the locks on. Y'all already know that part. I don't gotta show y'all that part again. Here's me with the human hair. First I did was cut off the track, and I comb out the extra thick pieces of hair. Then now what I'm doing now is gelling it up with some jam. I have a tutorial for the how to do like the cut off the track part. I didn't show that part because I have a tutorial on TikTok for that. But right now I'm just combing up the hair, and I'm just gonna slick it up so it can flow easily into my locks. But you guys, when human hair is involved, when anything is involved, do not let anybody tell you how much to charge. Because if you're providing hair, that human hair is expensive. Hair is expensive. Hair store stuff is expensive. So do not let them tell you how much you should charge. But you guys, I'm doing the same thing that I did, sliding that spring twist hair in, and I'm gonna give it a good tight twist. I'm going to twist it a few times before I start adding in that human hair. So after I twist it that few times, I'm going to tie that spring twist hair up. I'm just going to clip it up or do something to make sure it's out the way. And I'm going to pull a piece of that human hair off, and I'm just going to start twisting it around the lock. Y'all about to see what I mean by that. And you guys, y'all can twist it any way y'all want to twist it. Just make sure it's twisted. I did it this way because I feel like this way looked easier. So I really hope y'all really learned something from this video, for real. this is the reason why I'm making this video, so y'all can learn. For the people who really dedicated and trying to learn how to do hair, yes, y'all, that's what I'm doing this video for. So I'm gonna clip that human hair over to the side once after I'm finished twisting that human hair, and I'm going to cover the whole human hair, and I'm gonna wrap really, really tight around that human hair, so because we do not want that human hair to slip out. We do not want that. So I'm just going to twist real tight around that human hair, and I'm just going to continue going back down like I just showed y'all. On the next lock beside that one, I added the human hair in a little later at the bottom, because I'm doing a top bottom. I'm doing human hair at the top like I just showed y'all, and then the next one I'm doing it a little, well, like close to the end. Y'all see what I just did? I just did it close to the end. On top of the first row we did when it had 8, we're going to put 9 on the row on top of that row. And on the top of the row with 9, we're going to put 8 on that row. And on the top of the one with 8, we're going to put 7 on that row. And on the middle part one, the last row, we're going to put 3 on each side, so that's 6 on that row. And I was asking my client to hold the human hair for me so it don't get in the way. And you guys, on the parts and the locks in the front, I added 2 human hairs on that, and I'm gonna go back at the end and add human hair to the bottom, because the human hair can't be just at the top, you guys. We gotta add it to the bottom also. I hope y'all didn't think that. So y'all, I am at the last row. Y'all see she helping me out. Y'all see how I'm doing top bottom, then and then the front row is going to have 2 of them on there. You guys, this is how the parts had looked when I was done, real nice and neat. And what I'm gonna go do now is spray my shining spray on there before I start adding human hairs to the bottom. You can do this before or after. I just did it now because I don't know, maybe it was just, I just felt like probably it was tight and I don't want to be pulling it, and she's like always hurting or something like that. That's why I added that on there. With the human hairs at the bottom, I made those human hair sections thicker so you would be able to see them, because y'all see how the locks look. They already look disgusted. So that human hair, I don't want the human hair to blend in with the scratch. Like, I want it to be known that she got the human hair at the ends too, you guys. So y'all see what I just did with that human hair. I'm about to show y'all one more time how I added that human hair in without having like to, yeah. So you guys, I did what I did at the top. I wrap around the human hair, but I wrapped it a little bit more so it can be more secure at the bottom, because it has nothing else to be secured with. So after I did that, I tucked the human hair under my chin, and I started getting a little bit of spring twist hair, and I started wrapping that around the human hair that I put on there. So as y'all can see, y'all, I wrapped around the human hair, and now I'm getting the spring twist hair, and I'm wrapping the spring twist hair around the human hair part so that can be secure. And I'm speeding it up now because y'all should already probably got the hang of that. Make sure y'all are really paying attention, because some of the stuff that I really cannot really explain it fully, I could just show y'all. What I'm doing now is her edges. I am going to put jam all through the whole edge, and I'm going to put some on the parts that that doesn't have any edges, just to slick them up real nice and slick. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start doing with the comb, and I'm going to make C motions. I am going to make C motions, and I'm going to make it flow into that second lock, you guys. And please do not get discouraged if you don't get it on your first try, you guys. Just keep going and keep trying. Do not give up, you guys, because you will get it someday. You will get it somehow, y'all. Just do not give up. So I'm just making C motions, and I'm going to take the bottom of my comb, and I'm going to make it straight, and I'm going to make it flow into there. And then with that extra hair right there, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to wrap it around that lock. Y'all finna see what I mean by that. I'm wrapping at the bottom of that lock. And this is why you do not leave edges out on clients' hair that you don't know that they know how to do their edges. So make sure they know how to do their edges and everything before you leave their edges out. So with the sideburn, I'm just do a C motion, and I'm gonna go in with my comb, and I'm gonna straighten that out, and I'm gonna straighten that out to a complete C, and I'm gonna make a little swirl right there. Nice and neat swirl, you guys. And this side was so cute, you guys. This really ate with the hairstyle for real. The edges just, ooh, those edges look so good, y'all. I'm about to show y'all again on the other side how I do it. This clip angle is not really a good angle. I didn't really get it a good angle how I wanted to do, but you guys, it's literally just the same thing how I did on the other side. You guys making C motions, and I'm gonna put it into that second that lock, and I'm gonna twist it up. And you guys, when I do that the straighten up part for this one, I'm going to go from the other side and I'm going to trace it across her head to make sure these edges match up. You do not want no uneven edges, you guys. So make sure they even it every which way, you guys. I'm going to twist that up just like how I did the other side. Then I'm going to make that C motion again. And I am going to make that little loop again. I'm going to get the bottom of my comb. After I get it all straight, I'm going to get the bottom of my comb. And it's okay to add a little bit more gel if you need some for those ends, because them ends probably didn't get enough of them. Y'all can see this one kind of being a little stubborn, but I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get it right, you guys. Okay, y'all, so this is the final product, y'all. Real nice, real neat. Y'all see the human hair flowing throughout the whole entire locks, y'all. Real nice, real cute parts. Real neat, y'all. Make sure y'all follow this tutorial step by step, and y'all will end up with results like this. If y'all don't get it the first time, just keep going. Y'all will get it. Y'all will get it. I'm telling y'all. These were 36-inch. The next clip will be showing y'all the hair that I use. This is the hair that I use. I use about 4 or 5 packs of this. This is the spring twist hair that I use. Make sure you get the 24-inch, because you're gonna have to cut it in half. You're gonna have to cut this 24-inch hair in half, and that's the best way I do it. But you guys, this is her hair in a side part last clip. But bye, you guys.